Hello, Gage.
Hey. How's it going?
Oh my God, this is hilarious. That is fantastic, dude.
Yes,
I love it.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. I know I've already exposed my face, but I just figure I'll do it like once a year or something on there. I'll just have a maskless episode. But this is me. I'm the blue mask guy.
Okay.
And I have to
right.
admit, it's really hot wearing this.
Yeah, I bet.
And I'm already kind of over it. And we're 55 seconds into this podcast now. Granted, we were talking for a short time before this, but yeah.
This is fantastic, dude. Now tell us, where did all the inspiration come from for this mask?
Well, that's a good question. I have no idea. I just thought, I'm trying to think of a good way that like I could cover my face. And my big concern was like, okay, I could go to like Spirit Halloween and get like a rubber mask, right? And all I picture is like, you remember as a kid when you'd wear that rubber mask to Halloween all the time, and like your breath would just like condense in there, and it was just like constantly wet.
Yeah, and
like,
it felt so uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, it was horrible, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm not interested in that. So I'm like, oh, it's like a really janky ski mask, but I don't want like, so it's like, I'll get a blue one. And I'm like, that's not good enough. So like, I got to get like the mullet. I don't know if you can really even see it, but it's like a mullet wig. Yeah. So, and I was going to wear, right here, I was going to wear sunglasses with it. But the problem is,
in reality, man, you probably just needed the sunglasses and the mullet.
Okay. So the problem with the sunglasses is they just they fog up instantly and I can't see anything. Oh, I look so stupid.
Oh my God. This is great. I love this. This is fantastic.
So I don't know how this is going to look in the summer. I'm probably, I'm going to be sweating my ass off. So I'm probably just not going to have a shirt on and be looking like this. So just be prepared for some interesting, be prepared for a lot of skin, people.
I mean, your mask is a lot better than mine. You just had to buy yours. I had to try and grow mine. This is a terrible mask. Didn't even do anything. Now,
is that full? Is that all November? Did you do No Shave November? Your beard?
This is no. Well, okay. Yes, this is No Shave November, but this is not just November. This is October and November.
Okay.
I basically had my CEO come into town. Like, it was beginning of October. You can't really see it on the camera all that well, dude. But this thing, dude, is I don't even know how to like visually show you. Like, I don't know.
How long it is.
Yeah, like how long it is. How uncomfortably just like. And I try to do like beard balms and oils to like
keep it from itching you. And yeah.
Yeah, and I I'm trying to take you seriously, man.
So I got a question then. This is a little random off topic. Let's say we're doing a live recording, me and you together, and we're in your basement, and one of your kids came down and saw this. Would they be scared?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Margaret would be more scared than my kids would be. They'd be like, "Who's this fucking homeless dude you're inviting into our house?" Be like, I don't know.
I'm gonna come just rob you guys, and you'll just be laughing, and everybody else will be terrified.
I'll be laughing. I'll purposely set stuff out for you to grab, like off the countertop and stuff. Just walk in and start stealing shit. Something tells me Margaret will know it's you, but. My kids will
probably because I literally have like 2 pairs of pants and 3 sweatshirts, so I'm gonna look almost exactly like this.
Yeah, and
she'll be like,
she'll
Like,
know
that
the
guy's
hoodie.
kind of fat. I bet that's Gage.
She'll know the hoodie instantly. Plus, if you start talking or the way that you walk, talk, any of that, if you even chuckle a little bit, she's instantly gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's Gage."
and you know that's what would happen too. Within like 30 seconds, I'd start laughing about it,
Yeah,
and it'd be just game over.
it'd be over.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the beard though, man, it's just from October to November. I thought, in all honesty, dude, I thought I was gonna be able to make it like all the way to March with this.
Okay.
And I just don't. I don't know if I can do it, man. I just don't.
What's the longest you've gone without shaving?
This right here.
This is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it. And that's why part of me kind of wants to go to March just to
See what it would look like.
kind of see what it would look like. Part of me is I've always wanted like a massive beard, man, and genetically, I would say that I'm not like it's not the craziest, fullest, thickest beard, man. Like there's dudes out there with much more impressive beards, but I am at least somewhat genetically gifted enough that like at least I can grow a beard, So
It's a lot better than anything I could ever do.
in I feel like I owe it to men around the world to just grow a fucking beard. Whether it's itchy or not, just do it because that's what men do. And even though my wife absolutely hates this thing, man, I feel like I just got to do it,
Sure.
It is what it is. She doesn't
I like it.
She doesn't like me for the next 4 months. Oh well.
So be it.
So be it.
Now, can your dad grow a beard? Did he have a beard growing up?
No, he always kept clean shaven.
Okay.
And my brothers, Mitch can't really grow a beard. Dan can grow a beard, but he chooses not to. He doesn't like how itchy they get.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, okay, you've gotten to a point now with it where it's been a couple months. Are you past the itchy stage or is it still just as itchy?
No, for the most part.
Or is it getting worse?
No, for the most part, I'm past the itchy phase. It's actually really soft now. It gets a little itchy right when I get out of the shower and it's been like cleaned. It's just like, then it gets really itchy and I can't go and put a bunch of like beard balm oil and all this stuff in there, dude, because then it just like, if I go and sleep with all that in there, it gets all over the pillow. It'll get all over my face. I have like stupidly sensitive skin, dude. It'll just like massively break out and it won't be good. So
Gotcha.
At night is really the only time that it's really bad. During the day, it's fine. And if anything, dude, it's annoying. I'll sit there and even during the day, I'll kind of just like fiddle with it and play with it or whatever because I'm not used to having a beard. And like, I'll kind of forget that I have all these beard oils in my hands. So then I'll like put my hands away and I'm like,
you're just like greasy.
Yeah. And I'm like doing like official corporate paperwork and there's just like fucking grease all over. It's great.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
typical problems.
Yeah, it is. So, we'll see how long it goes, man. There's a small part of me that kind of wants to go just to this holiday party that I have next Thursday with my company, and we do this big Movember thing. My company donated. It's a total of like $13,000. To just like charities and stuff for Movember. So, which is really cool. And that's like part of the reason for this, but I started like a month ahead of time. Cause there are some dudes that grow some wicked fucking beards at my company. So I was like,
so you needed a full month head start.
Yeah, I needed a month head start, man. So I grew it out. And again, part of it's for Movember, part of it's just cause I wanted to. So we'll see, man. I think I'm gonna try and pull it together and just see if I can just like pull through this little bump in the road.
Itchy, sure.
Me wanting to cut this thing off.
Yeah. I get it. It's kind of like growing your hair out. You always hit that point where you're like, I'm gonna grow my hair out, and then 2 months later, you're like, okay, this is driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of it. And then you cut it off, and you're like, damn it, I was so close. Let me try it again.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized my sunglasses. You can see like the websites I'm looking at. So like I could type in
almost. I was sitting here looking at your glasses like half the time here, like trying to figure out. All I see is that you have like I think a Google up.
Yeah, well, it's just like
Google
my
search bar?
Chrome homepage. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like some recipes down here and stuff. So
Recipes. What are you looking at?
chili. It was chili recipes.
Oh hell yeah! It is chili season.
I made chili today because I was feeling like crap, and it hit the spot.
There you go, dude. There you go. Yeah, and we'll see how long I can go with this beard, and we'll see how long you can go with the ski mask and mullet.
I'm dying, dude. I am so itchy right now, and like it keeps like moving, and like I just keep having to like adjust it. And, like I've already like I just need like, hey, how's it going? What's up, everybody?
So I'm assuming you bought this on Black Friday.
No, I did not. I bought this like 3 weeks. I bought this before I even went to Florida.
Oh.
So yeah, I've been like dying to put this on and show you. Now that I'm wearing it, I regret it. But hey, for YouTube.
Yeah, for YouTube, dude. For the almighty algorithm. Even though
That's it.
It probably won't help the algorithm at all, but it's still for you.
I mean, if you saw a thumbnail with this creepy picture, like you'd click on it, right? Even for a minute, you'd just be like, "What is this?"
Totally worth it. 100%. That's what this podcast is all about. Just weird shit. That's all.
It. That's
talk
it.
About
and
weird
then
shit.
One day I'm gonna be on here and I'm just gonna have a whole full face blue face tattoo, and it's gonna be great.
I say the next episode we just paint your face blue with face paint, and then the next one we'll go all out and tattoo your face blue.
Can we tattoo it on the podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm down. Okay.
All right. That's going to be a short, by the way. So, anyways, what else did you buy on Black Friday, my friend? Because we had an entire episode.
Black Friday, I bought nothing. Wait. Yeah, I bought absolutely nothing on Black Friday.
That's a lie. There's no way. I don't believe you.
I know. I'm dead serious. I bought a lot of Cyber Monday stuff. I didn't buy anything on Black Friday for the first time in probably 15 years.
Do you ever kind of consider though, like Black Friday also being kind of Cyber Monday? Like I feel like
I mean, because anymore it's like, oh, it's Black Friday, but the sale goes for 4 days, but it's Black Friday.
Yeah.
So if we're going by that, I bought a lot of stuff.
Ooh. Well, I'm excited to hear about it.
And none of it, well, with the exception of one thing, none of it's for me.
I feel that pain because I may have done the same thing. Black Friday was on what? The 24th, and Cyber Monday was the 27th, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Would you like to hear what we got on Black Friday?
Yes.
On Black Friday.
This is something for the whole family? You said we.
That's why it was a sad we.
Okay. That's okay.
So she bought Homery flameless candles. Homori flameless candles, battery candles, LED operated remote timer flickering for the front room. Yeah.
Well, wow.
Yeah, real special. And then she also bought a admired by nature 10 stem artificial holly leaf berry Christmas bush home decors with Christmas glitter artificial pine needle fake floral twig pig pine stem fox Christmas tree branch for Christmas embellishing DIY garland wreath. I don't know why the name is so insanely long on this, but she bought
it's because when people you bought all this on Amazon?
Yes. It's all for SEO, of course.
Yep.
But, then the one thing that I personally picked out and bought, but because I was told to do so, was 50 feet of Christmas garland and 4 rolls of LED warm Christmas lights that are 33 feet long each. Yep.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. Literally nothing but Christmas decorations for the entire house. That is what our entire Black Friday consisted of.
I mean, could be worse. I've bought Christmas lights on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Home Depot has those like really long, like 300 mini lights. So I bought some of those for our Christmas tree like a while ago now. But yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So what did you buy on? So nothing on Black Friday. Yours was all Cyber Monday.
It was all Cyber Monday, or
Okay.
actually the first thing I bought was on Sunday. So my mom, her computer is now 11 years old. It's time for an upgrade.
It's impressive.
So I was going to build one last winter, and it just didn't work out. So there were some good Cyber Monday deals. So I was like, yo, I got to jump on this stuff because my mom's got a budget. She's like $1,500. I'm like, easy. We can get you a great computer for that. It's not like you need a graphics card. So first thing I did, I went on Newegg, which I'm not a big Newegg person, but they had some good deals. So the case I really wanted, which I've never seen on sale, and they're always back ordered because everything, for whatever reason, Fractal Design, when they make a case, they make like 4 of them, and they're like, yeah, that's probably good enough for everybody. maybe we should make 5. But
yeah.
like, you know, so I was browsing on Newegg. I'm like, oh my God, it's on sale. So it's called the Fractal Terra. And it's a micro, or I think it's micro, mini ITX case. And so it's little. It's just a little guy because she doesn't need a graphics card. So I'm like, perfect. So I got that. Really, it was like $150. It's normally like 180.
Yeah.
So I got that on Sunday. I ordered that, or no, I put it in my cart on Sunday. I bought it on Monday, and then so obviously you know where this is going. I bought a whole computer. So I guess I could jump on here and pull some of this up.
This is a really cool computer case, man.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty stoked building it. I've never done a mini ITX one like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how we, you know, maybe that's a podcast episode or something, working on that thing whenever the case gets delivered.
Yeah, I mean, this case looks really clean. In which, are you sharing your screen, or would you like me to share mine?
Go ahead, because I'm looking on my Amazon to see what all I ordered.
So it's basically this right? Is this the one Gage?
Yeah. Hers is the white or the silver. I think it's white though. Yeah, that one.
Okay, they're calling it,
I think it's called silver, right?
Yeah, it's called silver. It's kind of more so white though.
Yeah,
I guess
it looks a little. I mean, I guess I'll see when it shows up, but I thought it would match the aesthetic of her room better because it's going to be, you know, out in the open, so it's got to look good, you know.
Yeah, I would say overall, man. I mean, it does look incredibly clean. That is a very, very clean looking computer. I'm kind of jealous, but my setup in my desk that would not like really fit this.
No, that little dinky computer, and it's like, you know, that's, and Fractal's really good about that. They have a few cases that are like they have wood panel on them, and like they look really good in like an office setting, you know.
Yeah.
We're like, both me and you, we're kind of going for the gamer aesthetic where it's just sort of like, I don't know if I want that, you know?
Yeah.
But then I went on Amazon and I got one fan because that case only has one spot for a fan. So I bought a nice, I know.
It's a mini.
Yeah. And so I bought a really nice Noctua fan. Nice. And then I also had to get a cooler. So I bought a Noctua cooler. I don't want to do water cooling because I'm not there to keep an eye on it, or, you know, the AIO. So, you know, if my mom's running it, she's going to have no idea that the pump goes out until it overheats. Right. Yep.
And then you got to replace the water, and you got to check for
this is not
every now and then.
And for what my mom's using this for, she doesn't need any special cooling. And then I got her a 1 terabyte M.2 PCIe Gen 4.
Nice.
She's been living off of 250 gigs for 11 years. She doesn't need even a terabyte.
Yeah.
And then that case is small, so it actually needs an SFX power supply instead of an ATX power supply. So they're small and kind of narrow.
Yeah.
So I've never dealt with one of those before, but she's got no power, or she's got no GPU or anything. So like, I just bought a 750, or I guess I actually bought an 850, which she's never going to use all that, but it's an 850 watt power supply. So that's what I bought from Amazon.
Nice.
And then Micro Center in store had bundle deals on you could get a Intel 14700K with a motherboard and 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000 RAM for $499, which is a killer deal
Yeah.
because the processor on its own is MSRP is $479, I think. So
Yeah.
it's like, sweet. So I got that stuff. But the problem is the motherboard is ATX. It's not a mini ITX. So I still had to buy another motherboard for her. So now I have 2 motherboards. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that other one. So yeah, that's what I got. I got a motherboard that I can't do anything with.
Well, you could sell it. You could give it away on the podcast with raffling. You could give it to
that's a good idea.
Give it to a friend or family in need.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Mitch and Dan are looking at building new computers. They may buy something.
Well, you text them, and if they want it, they can have it.
Or you could raffle it away. I mean, yeah.
Okay, maybe. I just worry. So the thing with like the raffle, I would worry about like shipping that to somebody and it getting damaged. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you see how
you feel like
FedEx
buy a new one if it gets broken. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that sounds like a pretty eventful Cyber Monday for you.
It was great.
Yeah, sounds like a great time, man. I love building computers for people and spending money that's not yours.
It's the best. So all that stuff I bought, like in total was like $1,100. So she needs a new keyboard and mouse. So it's like, okay, let's get you like a good keyboard and mouse because she's always using like the cheap, like, well, we'll see. I have to take her to go look because she's going to be particular about it too, just like me and you would be. But like, dude, we got like $350 to spend on it. I'm like, great, this is great. But the problem is like, I don't think she's gonna want like a wireless key. She wants wireless, but I don't think she wants a wireless one that she has to charge. She's gonna want something she puts batteries in, but those are all crappy. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'll send you a YouTuber that is great about picking out keyboards that you could buy online or you know through Amazon or whatever. I may have actually sent them to you before. Hippiotech.
Oh yeah.
He's whenever I'm looking for some keyboard porn, go to Hippiotech. He's great at finding thocky keyboards. Or if you need to take a keyboard that is clicky and make it thocky, as long as you can change out the Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I had to take my pants off. It's really hot. And I'm dying. So I took my pants off.
So the ski mask might be a one-time episode, I guess. We'll see.
Okay, now that I know how this feels, and part of the problem too is like I'm kind of sick. I'm drinking a drink named after your dad. It's called the Hot Toddy.
You got a hoodie on with a ski mask.
Right. I severely underestimated the heat that's just going on here. So next time I'll wear a t-shirt and just underwear, and I'll be drinking like ice water, maybe a beer.
Oh, dude, this is... shit. All right.
Anyway,
so you spent a healthy amount of money. You got to go pick out a keyboard. You might even be able to take a clicky keyboard, make it thocky to accommodate for the whole battery charging thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll find out, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately, it sounds like he saved a lot of money though too. But
yeah. I mean, I saved my mom money.
Saved
not
money.
me. Yeah. But you know, it works out for me because then I get to build a better computer.
Yeah. Still
that she'll never utilize.
Yeah. Still very fun in the end. Not your money either way. So
that's right.
Me on Cyber Monday. So I had a Black Friday and I spent separate things on Cyber Monday. I spent money on Christmas stuff on Black Friday and then Christmas shopping for other people on Cyber Monday. And not a single dollar went towards me, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Well, and this happens, man, when you get kids. So on Cyber Monday, and you know what I love about this, man, is that they call it Cyber Monday. Nothing about this is fucking technology related, but it was
No.
all on sale and literally was labeled Cyber Monday.
Okay.
So, my kids are getting some Christmas gifts. Like,
Nice.
Molly wanted a wooden toy. They're both getting some like washable pretend play cosmetic makeup stuff. They're getting some more paint, some easel paper. Got Mitch and my dad and Sarah all some gifts for Christmas. Margaret hadn't figured out what in the world she wants to do with her life, so she didn't get anything. But and then the kids got a. This is where things are getting real special for me, Gage. My kids are getting it's like a 75 piece, 3-story with a slide, 4-foot tall Barbie Dream House 2023 pool party house.
Nice.
Yep. All for Cyber Monday.
My roommate just walked in. I'm going to show her what I look like. How do I look?
You look great.
She said I look great.
With no pants on?
I'm wearing this to bed tonight.
You look better like that.
She says I look better like this.
Oh.
So Robert, you know this. I used to have a mullet.
Yeah.
So she's just missing those days. That's what it boils down to.
I don't blame her, man. Those were some good days. That mullet was great. But now you're a business owner, so
I had that when you guys got married, so you know.
Oh, I remember. So yeah, dude, that was my Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Nice.
Full of just anything and everything but me. But you want
It's kind of what being an adult is.
It really is, but you know what? I did this very same thing last year, and I did it. Call it, manipulative, I guess, if you wanted to. But I did this.
It's always a good start.
Yeah,
you can call it manipulative if you
want to. I did this last year, and I kind of brought up a point, and it was different, I guess. Margaret had spent a little more money on Black Friday because she was like shopping for stuff or whatever, but
right.
It kind of came back full circle where then all of a sudden, I don't know if you remember, Gage, but I built a brand new computer at the beginning of the year.
Sure.
Want to know how I pulled that off? Babe,
by saving money on Black Friday.
You spent a lot of money on a lot of, and I bought some stuff but she had spent so much money during the holidays. I was like, I mean, babe, come on now.
I like that.
And so then it turned into me building a new computer, and then here I am now.
Hey, whatever works, man. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask real quick. Did you get your M.2 solid state drive 4 terabyte?
I didn't, and I was so close to doing it, and then I just didn't do it. I was like, I can't spend $200 on myself or whatever. I should have.
Because of the fact that me and you had been talking about it, I talked myself into it almost.
Right.
I was staring at that 4 terabyte solid state drive, Gen 4. That was 220. I was just staring at it. I was like, I have an empty slot. It's right there. I could
see. I don't have any empty M.2s, so I would have to replace my 2 terabyte one with a 4 terabyte one, which would be kind of a pain. But it was funny. Is I think if I wouldn't have bought one for my mom, well, not that I gave her 4 terabytes, but I kind of got that out of my system by buying a 1 terabyte one for $79 or something. And I was like, this is the greatest day of my life. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I was just staring at it. I was so close to buying it, knowing that there's an empty slot right there. And I was like, dude, and you've seen this computer. I have so many old hard drives in this thing and so many SATA cables sticking out of this.
I have 1 hard drive and I can't stand it. So I don't know how you have what, 3, 4, 6, something like that?
I have 4 hard drives. No, 3 hard drives. 2 older solid state drives. One that I'm
2.5 inch.
Using. Yeah.
Right.
And then I have 2 M.2 solid state drives in this thing. So
Jesus.
I literally have if my computer was even capable of hooking up that many fucking hard drives, man, I could have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I wanted to. I'm a hard drive junkie, dude. You know?
It's just, I love that old clicking. I have to admit, every once in a while, and it's not like the old computers, right? Like you remember when you were a kid and like you had that Windows 98 computer, and when it turned on, all you heard was like that hard drive just clicking away, where it's like, tick, 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 going nuts, right? Like you can kind of hear the newer hard drives, but they're pretty quiet. Like I hear mine every once in a while, but nothing like those old computers. And I actually really like that noise. And I know they make a hard drive speaker that you can plug into your motherboard that will play a noise when the hard drive is, or when your solid state drive is working, but it's just not the same.
That's hilarious, dude. I remember that, man. Like in the summer of like 2002 or 3, 4, something like that. Just waking up like in the summer while on summer break.
Because that's all you did. You'd wake up and go play video games.
Yeah.
Until your mom yelled at you to get off the computer.
And sometimes it would be so early in the morning. It would be before my parents were even up. And I would like, can I turn on the computer without waking them up? Click. And you're just like, shh. Oh my God.
And those old fans, dude, they're just like,
yeah. And then you'd be like sitting there like, just, oh God, please. And then you forget that you had the speakers turned up last night. So then it's like, boom, dun, dun, dun. You're like, oh no. My parents are going to kill me.
It's 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Dude, seriously. And then I would jump on Diablo 2. And then I would literally, dude, if my friend was online, my friend Tyler, if he was online, I would call him from the telephone, and then me and him would be on the phone for a good portion of the day because they didn't have like headsets and shit. So we literally would I bought a headset that I could plug into the phone. I would call him, and then we would just talk through the phone. And then my parents would come yell at me and be like, dude, you're really on the phone with Tyler at 6:30 in the morning. And even Tyler would be like, yeah, we probably shouldn't call each other at 6:30 in the morning. It probably wakes up the whole family. We probably shouldn't do that. And I was like,
oh, I don't care about my family. I only care about myself.
Yeah,
I'm 10, 12, whatever. Who cares?
We got cow farming to do, bro. Like, we don't.
That's right.
This. Yeah.
I remember not, my best friend Patrick growing up. He wasn't really a video game player. Yeah, you remember him, yeah.
I remember him.
He didn't play video games. I did, but like we would always call each other in the mornings, or because we knew each other's house numbers, obviously, and like call them up, be like, "Hey, dude, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Nothing.
You sound just like.
You gonna go play some baseball? Yeah. See you outside in 5 minutes." And then we'd go out there at like 7 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, or we'd do it before school. And I remember I had this conversation with his brother during his wedding and stuff. And I was talking to Sean. I'm like, hey, bro, you remember we'd be out there playing baseball, like throwing the ball against the house, like a tennis ball. And like, we'd always wake him up. And he just like puts his head out the window. He's like, shut the hell up. Because Sean was like 6 years older than Patrick, maybe. Right.
Yeah.
So like he was in like high school, and we're just two dumb, like 5th graders, 6th graders out there like, let's go play some baseball.
Yeah, just chucking against the house.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, and it was kind of the same thing with like my brother, man. My brother just, it was it was so weird, dude. He would get like so mad about the weirdest things. And one of them was also just like, the computer and everything. I could be like sitting there having the most like chill, relaxed Sunday morning, just like, or Saturday morning, just like playing Diablo, killing some cows with my Javas on. And all of a sudden, dude, like 9:30 would roll around. He would like come downstairs, make himself a bowl of cereal, and just walk over to the computer and like shake me and be like, it's my fucking turn to play Diablo. And they'd be like,
get the hell off the computer.
Dude, I'll fucking get off. Like, oh my God, fine. And he just like,
you could ask politely, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he just like, he just gets so mad. And he would do it like just in his boxers too. Like that was his thing, dude. He would just walk around the house in his boxers. And even my mom would be like, dude, you're a 17-year-old like teenager. You're almost like,
Would he have a
Stop
shirt
wearing your
on? Was he
fucking
wearing like a
boxers.
wife beater or anything? No, just
no.
boxers.
Literally just boxers.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. And it was like, I mean, you could, it's boxers, man. So you could fucking see your junk kind of flapping around or whatever while you're walking across the living room. You're just like, fuck, man. It made it awkward for everyone in the room. Everyone in the room would just be like, dude, okay, fine, we get it. You're proud of your swimmer's body. Like, would you just go put a fucking t-shirt on, though, man? Like, nobody here wants to see that shit.
Right.
Like,
right.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, we were always a fully clothed family. Like, nobody walked around in their underwear. Nobody walked around. Like, like people talk about that, like, growing up. Like, oh, my dad would always just walk around in his underwear or whatever. I'd be like,
no, that's weird.
I don't even know if I've ever seen my dad's nipples. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. No.
Yeah, and this is so far off topic. Yeah, I mean, I was always just basketball shorts, man. Like underwear and basketball shorts, shirtless, like during the summer, during the winters, dude. Like now, t-shirt, sweatpants, maybe a hoodie if it's really cold outside. Like,
right.
I like to get cozy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the way to go. He would just
ski mask
and a mullet. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, sunglasses maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, the sound of crackling computers. That's.
Oh yeah, hard drives.
Yeah. It's a
internet modems.
Yeah, internet
fans.
Modems.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to discuss about Cyber Monday or Black Friday?
Actually, yeah. So I did have one more thing, and it's this thing that I got on my finger here. I did buy myself something, but it was on like the day before Black Friday. I bought it, but it was I guess the day before Black Friday would be Thanksgiving. I always wanted like a nice like air duster, but that wasn't like, because I always just use the cans at my house because I don't have an air compressor. So they had some really good sales on Amazon for data vacs, whatever you want to call them. So I scored a pretty sweet one for like $40. It's
nice.
Great. Yeah. So that's what I bought myself.
You know what I forgot? I like 1000% had all intentions in the world of buying on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I completely forgot.
No.
A computer vacuum.
Oh.
Computer vacuum literally meant for can't build up static electricity, and you can
like a data vac. Mm-hmm. That's what I bought. Yeah. So mine blows and it sucks.
Impressive.
I know. All for $40.
Very impressive, Gage. Super impressive. Yeah. What? Now my mind is just elsewhere. Did you get? I mean, you got a data vac computer cleaner, like the brand data vac.
Yeah.
They're like $100.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I need one of those. I should have.
Yeah, they're dope.
One. God. Damn.
I have a very dirty computer I need to clean, and I'm very excited to use it.
I hope you're planning on building a short out of that.
Yeah.
Or a full.
I do intend to when I can, get some motivation to do anything.
Yeah, that's been really difficult recently, man. After last week, I'm going to talk about this very briefly, and then I want to jump into 2024 tech conferences that are coming up, some dates, places, all that kind of good stuff. But last week, dude, I have been feeling like I have been so unmotivated to do literally anything, Gage. Me and you have kind of talked about this. We went so ham on the YouTube channel at the beginning of the year with videos, posting new videos every week, 2 shorts a week, podcasts every single week. We were going hard, dude. We were going
too hard.
Really hard.
Yes.
Until we got monetized, and then we maybe went for like another month or 2 like that, and then we were like, okay, let's slow down. Let's not burn ourselves out. Take a breath. Focus on quality. But ever since we did that, man, I've had a hard time finding the motivation to be like,
I know.
Do until last.
Well, it's like we take a longer break, and then it's sort of like, yeah.
I feel
it's hard to get back into it.
Yeah, it's very hard to get back into it. But I feel the motivation coming back because last week, Gage, I had experienced something I hope to never have to experience ever again in my entire life. There's actually
Okay.
two things. One was a side effect of the other. The first thing was the first thing that I experienced in my life that I wish never happens again is having 4 Thanksgivings in a 1-week period in a 7-day span.
Yep.
I thought I was going to die by
Yeah.
day 7, dude. I literally, sorry, it was more like, I apologize. It was like 9 days. It was from a Friday to Sunday.
Okay.
I had so much turkey, and out of all of them, out of the 4 Thanksgivings, dude, I cooked 3 of the turkeys.
Yep.
So by the end of it, dude, I felt so exhausted, so tired, so turkeyed out, so bloated, so fucking fat and lethargic and just like slow and stupid that
Right.
it was like by Monday morning, dude, I had this like existential or this like out of body experience because I was on top of this from that Friday to Sunday, dude. There wasn't one day that I went without having a beer.
Yeah.
All 9 days, I at least had probably like 2 or 3 beers at the very least.
Of course.
That was the minimum.
What's the point of drinking one?
That was the fucking minimum, dude.
No.
And so this like 2 days ago, Monday, I had this moment, dude. I literally was sitting at my desk at work, just like, and you should have seen it, man. Like, you can't see it now, but like my face, dude, was just like, it was like blush red. I just like had all this acne. I could tell it was from just like drinking and just
eating greasy
fucking
ass food and mashed
like
potatoes every
shit.
day. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. And I have literally never experienced something like this. And I thought like to myself, going through all of it, I was like, man, this is great. I'm eating like a king. I'm drinking like a king. I'm fucking just, this is fantastic. And then it was like, by Monday morning, dude, it was like I could barely roll out of bed. I was like, I don't want this for my life ever again. Please don't. It was like, oh my God, dude. Because it started with like a work thing, then it was real Thanksgiving, and then it was
Sure.
Oh no, sorry, a work thing. Then it was in Vail with the house. Then it was real Thanksgiving. Then it was a neighborhood Thanksgiving thing, and it was just like drink, and
Sure.
yeah. So Monday, I woke up and I just had this like moment of just like, oh God, and even like over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I was like looking at our YouTube channel and our stats and everything. And the short that I had posted on Monday, that wasn't me. I had Mitchell make that short for me, kinda.
Seriously?
He wrote the script for me, yeah. Because
Nice.
I had been talking to him and I was like, dude, are you interested, man? Do you want to do this or not? He's like, yeah, I'll write a script for you guys or something. I'll write something. And I was like, cool, write me a script for Monday because I don't really feel like doing it. And so he like wrote me this quick script about Super Mario RPG, and I had like this brief moment of like, the last Super Mario RPG thing I didn't do so well.
Right.
I don't have any content, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna post it. And then I was like sitting there and I was making the short, I think on like Saturday, and I was just like looking at myself like in my camera on OBS, like recording this, and it was just like, you're such a lazy fat piece of shit. What the fuck are you doing with yourself? And it was just like, oh my God, dude. So the past 3 days now, dude, haven't had one beer. That's a success.
Nice.
I have eaten nothing but healthy food, which is a success. I have been working out all 3 days, which is a success. And I've been doing a lot of work across like the podcast, this OBS thing, and trying to get like restructured with the YouTube thing and everything. So
nice.
It's coming back, Gage. It's coming back.
I can't say I've experienced the same thing this week.
It was fucking terrible, Gage. I thought I was going to die on Monday. I was like,
maybe I need to drink more and then I'll be more motivated to do YouTube.
Sounds like you already did that on Saturday, so I don't know.
I did, yeah. Well, yeah, and then I got sick, so it's like now I'm just like, well, this week's ruined. There's always next week.
Yeah, and then you know what's funny too is like you always tell yourself like I'm gonna get started on the next video this week. I'm gonna get ahead of schedule. I'm gonna do it. You think I've done anything?
No,
Nope, not even.
I haven't done anything.
Isn't your video due like next Friday?
Next Friday. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
sweet.
went to Florida, and yeah, you know, I just anyway.
Yeah. No, you're good. The holidays. Yeah, hence why I did the Black Friday streaming last Friday, and I was just like,
Right.
I needed this. Oh, then that was part of my laziness too. It was like I did that Friday, dude. That Friday morning, I was so hungover from Thanksgiving. I was struggle bussing with that video and trying to like clip the whole thing together and figure out how to do this and pull up pages and like.
Right.
I'm just sitting there like drinking coffee, and I'm just like, on this Black Friday, you could get yourself this really cool podcast mic. You know,
It's great.
it's really great. And if you need, and I'm just like, and then when I was like texting Mitch on Saturday, like, dude, I need you to figure out this short for me.
Please.
I was like, oh God, all right, I'm done. I gotta stop. So I already got my content for the next video. I already know what I'm gonna do. But I am gonna start working on it soon. I'm gonna change, Gage. I'm gonna be a changed man, all right?
Okay. I'll hold you
Maybe.
to it.
All right.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Tech conferences of 2024, Gage.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. We love
Start
this
off with the
subject.
best one too.
PCMA.
The hell is that?
I don't know. Just kidding. CES. The CES. show.
CES.
That will be happening January 9th in Las Vegas. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, I forget that I got this. Hold on, wait.
There we go. You know what the best part of this one is, Gage, too? The CES?
What's that?
There's a small chance I'm gonna be in Vegas.
Hey,
During that week.
that'd be dope. Doing what?
A bachelor party, oddly
Oh.
enough. Yeah.
Who's getting married? It's not me.
Jason.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He is getting married. He's having his bachelor party. I'm the best man. I'm going to plan it. He kind of was like, you can keep it local or go to Las Vegas, man. It's really whatever. Small chance I might be in Vegas for this. But anyways, it's
Nice.
January 9th. Starts January 9th. It'll be in Las Vegas. It's the usual rigmarole of just some of the sharpest minds in the industry bringing out some of their latest tech stuff that they're excited for 2024. Gage, what all have you really heard, I guess, about this year? Have you heard anything?
Not much. I mean, not that this is really a tech conference, but I know this 2024 they are releasing the new Samsung S24s.
Yep.
They're coming out in January, I think. So they've
Yeah.
slowly, I think they always used to be March, and then they kind of worked back to February. Now they're into January. So they're always kind of the first big release of the year for smartphones. Well, yeah.
Yeah, and if you look into like the CES stuff, man, it basically really the only biggest things. It's running from the 9th to the 12th. There's going to be a lot of vehicle technology stuff for safer roads, technologies, lane guidance, whatever. There's usually all that stuff. Some boat technology. You'll have in the featured exhibitors Amazon, Google, Hyundai, LG, Mercedes, Panasonic, Samsung, and Sony. Many, many more on top of that. And otherwise, yeah, it's really kind of the I think me and you enjoy this one, and just looking into all the
That's
crazy
kind of the
stuff that
fun one
comes
where
out.
you get like the weird like check out this new robot lawnmower, and that kind of stuff, the goofy stuff that we love looking at. Like, yeah, if I was rich, I'd buy that for sure.
Yeah, floating boats. Here's a boat that doesn't boat.
Floating boats.
Floating
I didn't know boats floated.
Oh yeah, floating boats. Floating boats that float above water. So it's not really boating. It's flying.
Oh, hover boats.
It's a hover boat. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
they're still
God.
calling it a boat. But at that point, isn't it kind of just like a
Hovercraft?
hovercraft,
Hmm.
technically?
Interesting.
What would you consider that?
Well, does it have any part of it? It's got something in the water, right?
Yeah,
Is it a hydrofoil?
yeah, it has this big old fin that helps
Yeah, it's a
push it up and out
hydrofoil.
of the water. But
Yeah.
isn't that just kind of like a hoverboat at that point? Because the boat's not
Yeah.
physically in the water. My question is, why even have the boat shaped the way that it is? I mean, I'm assuming, I guess, just for it initiating and getting up and going, it needs to be shaped like a boat still, and that maybe it can be used as a
Right.
normal
Because
boat.
you got to
Does it
get up
have
on a
to do
plane
that?
to lift you up, right?
Yeah.
Because I know, so this is a little off topic. I know at one point the Navy was developing a boat that was a giant hydrofoil that was supposed to be the fastest like naval vessel. This is
Yeah.
years ago. I don't think
Long time
this is
ago.
like the 80s, 70s maybe. But it was just kind of unstable, I think, and that kind of stuff. But so it's not like it's a new thing, but
Right.
yeah.
Right. Well, we'll see what the tech comes out with after CES is all done. You know,
Yeah.
see if they have anything new.
Yeah. I like it. Well, CES is always the best one, and we'll have a special. I think we'll have basically a whole episode where we talk about it.
Yeah, we can easily do that. There's always good stuff hidden in there, man. So, um, this one kind of intrigues me just a little bit, Gage, because we've talked about this technology, I guess that's kind of up and coming, but AI.
Oh yeah.
And there's AI conferences now,
Really?
which is kind of scary. Yeah. So there's a AI Accelerator Summit in conference in California in San
Okay.
Jose.
Oh.
Yep. And this is 300 plus peers and join the largest end user-led summit showcasing cutting-edge industry applications, scalable solutions, and valuable driving strategies with AI. Which basically, man, is it's a lot of like just state-of-the-art research with like business value development stuff, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy, man, that they're just like they're knocking like business analysts out of the water. Like they don't need them anymore. It's AI will fucking do it for you.
It's just a
you know?
computer, right?
Yeah, yeah. In which then there's another one, AI in finance in New York, another summit. So not only is AI just starting to figure out business analyzing, but it's figuring out finance.
It's figuring out
now.
the finance too. Great.
Yeah, yeah. What used to be such a noble and honorable field of knowing financing and being good with math. AI
It's
is
just going to
coming
be
for
a
you, dude.
server.
Yep, AI is coming for you.
Oh well.
Yeah. So, and then there's like another one in this is kind of it's World Summit AI Americas, but it's held in Montreal, Canada.
Ooh.
Yeah.
French Canada.
I think we should go, Gage.
Yeah. Sure.
Business
I've never
trip.
been. Have you been to Canada? I've never been
No,
to Canada.
I've never been to Canada, but I would love to go to Canada.
It'd be cool.
I think what we should do, I guess, or I'd like to go visit Toronto. But what we could do is go up to like New York or New Jersey, fly out there, stay in the Toll Guest House, and then just rent a car, drive over to Canada, go visit,
Yeah, it'd be dope.
and then come back. You know, go hit up New York for a little bit. So, surprisingly, man, out of this entire list that I'm looking at, there's actually a lot of AI conferences kind of throughout the year. The vast majority of them, kind of being at the beginning of the year, though. Not too many that are actually held in Vegas, which is odd because I feel like Vegas is such a central point for conferences, like large conferences, especially revolved around technology and stuff. So there's a few scattered throughout Canada, California, New York, Santa Clara, California. They're kind of spread all out, but I find it interesting how much we went from like last year, hell, beginning of this year. I guess it was kind of like, I mean, ChatGPT's been around for a long time. AI
Right.
has really been taking off in the past, call it like a year or two, really.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think when we did. You remember the couple times we used Google Bard to come up with a name for the podcast,
Yeah, that was just at
and
the beginning of this year.
yeah. So, and that was when it was just like really like, everybody was latching onto that buzzword. They're like, yeah, AI, 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 AI,
Yeah, but now it's like, I mean, it's real. There's shit all over the place for AI, dude. There's literally just conference after conference. So,
Is there an E3 next year?
from as of right now, it's like tentative. They're saying though, man, that it could easily be canceled though.
Okay.
Just because they are thinking they need to kind of like reinvent what it is for the most part.
Okay.
And that it's no longer just like a big expo for Microsoft and the Sony and Nintendo to go display a bunch of stuff in. The gaming industry is so big now. Like all of those major companies, man, have their own
Right. And they
their
do
own
it more
summit.
than once a year anyway, when they have like maybe not a conference, but they do their Nintendo Direct or that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's technically for 2024. It's not canceled yet, but people are kind of speculating, man, that it might get canceled.
Okay.
Because Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, I think, have all peeled out of
Okay.
doing E3 because they have their own conferences now, like literally just their own dedicated things. So, we will see about that, man, because that's would it? Did you ever really watch E3 at all?
I would never like watch the keynotes and that kind of stuff, but I would always watch like recaps at the end of the day where somebody would be like, "Here's what happened at E3 today," and then it was like, yeah,
They would go through it really quick, and you just be like, "Oh,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
sweet, yeah, yeah."
And that's kind of what I need in life, to be honest with you. I'm not going to sit around and watch, a whole hour of, whatever for them to announce a game I don't care about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So if they do an E3, man, it'll be in September. There's some stuff on the internet that says that it already is canceled, but there's also some stuff saying that they think that it could still end up being something if the original organizers of E3 kind of figure out how to like reinvent what E3 is, and maybe
Sure.
they do more technology kind of based stuff rather than just a bunch of video game releases, knowing that all the developers want nothing to do with like E3 as a platform anymore. You know? So we'll see about that. And then BlizzCon 2024, there's no details on BlizzCon 2024 quite yet, because BlizzCon 2023 like literally just happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was a big success, man. BlizzCon is always really big. People are a little concerned that BlizzCon might kind of start dying out though, because they feel that Blizzard, and this is a lot of just like hearsay from my time that I have spent in the past, call it like month, 2 months, being in the world of Diablo and now Call of Duty Zombies. A lot of people, dude, are actually like really kind of pissed off right now with like Blizzard and
Activision. Yeah.
There's a lot of people actually really pissed off at them. So people are kind of concerned, man, that the company is kind of just going like so far south and so money driven. It's kind of forgotten what the roots of that company was. And even some of the like older trusted game developers of Blizzard are kind of starting to turn a little bit too, man. Like people are really upset about it. For instance, one of the things with like Diablo that was just released is they promised that Diablo, being a $70 game, was never going to have like a pay to win system. They swore on their life. They created these battle passes that was just going to unlock cosmetics, and you could kind of decide if you wanted to do it or not,
Sure.
as part of the season things. But they just released that they're going to end up making people pay for like some basic stuff, man, that a lot of other like games, like free games even give you for free. So
Right.
there's like Last Epoch. You do have to pay like 30 or $40 for the game, but you get like unlimited stash tabs for holding items. Blizzard's going to make you pay for additional stash tabs.
Hmm.
And not like in-game currency, like real fucking dollars for it. And people are pissed about it.
Sure.
Then another thing that they're making people do is, in order to get like these super legendary rare like aspects that help you out in the game and just kind of make you almost like OP or godly, you're gonna have to pay for those too, man, if you really want them. It's like almost 1000% turned into like a pay to play.
Yeah.
Zombies, a little bit different, but kind of same thing, man. You have this battle pass, you can pay for it essentially, and it unlocks cosmetics, and that's it. But it also unlocks like XP boost tokens and all this other stuff, man, that kind of technically is almost like a pay to play system.
Right.
If you're just XP boosting your character to fucking infinity and beyond because you just have cash laying around and you can do that, you kind of just paid to win. So,
yep.
People are mad. BlizzCon might kind of die out. People are a little worried about it. It may not, because Blizzard and Activision are just so big. Blizzard.
Sure. Blizzard, Activision.
You know about Blizzard, right?
Oh yeah.
So if BlizzCon 2024 does happen next year, that'll be in November again.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Very cool.
Otherwise, lastly, nope. Wait. Nope. That was the last one.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the
nice.
last one I had.
I like it.
Biggest one being CES though.
Yeah, and that's always the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and maybe part of the reason why CES does so well is that it's not just focused on video games. It's not just focused on one thing. Like everything's there. Like you said, cars, TVs, video games, washers and dryers, like anything, because it's the consumer electronics show. Like you're going to get more of that stuff. And that's kind of what makes that one the best and the most fun.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. And it's like you said, it's always just like weird, wonky tech too that they come out with, like shit that you just don't. No reasonable person's ever gonna like buy some of this stuff, you know?
Right.
It's just like really crazy shit that people have come out with that just looks awesome. So, what was the other thing that me and you said that we needed to business expense trip to?
Starship launch?
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
So we could also do Artemis next year. That'd be cool too.
Yes. Well,
because I think that's supposed to be next November, so that's like a year from now. We'll be rich by then.
I mean,
where the next Starship is like next month.
I was gonna say Starship, man, is like it's coming up like really, really quickly. I'm trying to find the date right now, but I'm struggling to find it.
Elon said he wants to do it before Christmas, which, you know, we'll see. Like that's literally like a month after Starship, the second one. So
yeah, we'll see if he can actually pull that off, because I heard that they're trying to like pull off the version 2 of Starship already to launch that with all of its improvements.
Right.
I don't know how you turn around a rocket that quick, man, and get a version 2.
They're just like ready to go, and they're like, all right, put it up.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how that works, but the Artemis though, we could go do Artemis, man, because like we could just go down to like my dad's condo in Florida or something like that.
Well, and it might be one of those things too. Now that they did the first one where they didn't let anybody anywhere near it. Like the closest you could see it was like 10 miles away. You might be able to get closer and actually go out there. You know, and I don't know what their plan is for, because that'd be so cool.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I want to go see one or the other, because whether we go to Texas, I know people down there that we could go stay with, or we go to Florida to go to Artemis.
Right.
And we've got places to stay there too. So, more to come on that.
Yeah. Stick around.
Stick around.
We'll live stream the launch. Ooh.
Dude, we could
That'd be so dope. Yeah.
We probably should do that. It's for the viewers.
It's for the viewers. I have no interest in being there.
Zero interest, bro.
Yeah,
That is
that
all.
sounds horrible.
100% for the viewers.
I don't care about rockets.
No.
Stupid.
Rockets are
Yeah,
stupid,
no.
but people seem
for
to
you.
like them, so I
The
guess we
people.
have to. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
While I continue to still try and find the next launch for Starship here, what else do you got for us, buddy?
Okay. I only had one thing. It's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. This video was recommended to me on YouTube, and this is a video I saw years ago, like in high school, and it was just like the weirdest, like it pops up and I'm like, oh my God, I remember this video. And looking back on it, this dude, like, legit, you'll see it, he like predicted the future on this. Okay, so it's 1 minute and 43 seconds. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna mute it because it does have a song that's copyrighted. And we're gonna the song that's playing in the background is I think it's called Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Okay.
You know, let the bodies hit the floor, right?
Yeah.
Which was like in high school, you're like, yeah, but now you're like, this is pretty bad. But dude, this video is incredible. Like, it's gonna blow your mind.
Okay. All
right. Hold on, let me pull this up here. All right, you ready?
Yep.
It's titled "Future Gen Consoles: Wii 2, PS4, Xbox 720?" Question mark.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is Apple. The iPhone 2.
Oh my God. The iBox.
And bro, it's so much better with the music too. New iPod. My favorite is the DS when they show the DS. The new Wii. The Wii phone.
The Wii phone.
That's right.
Oh my God. This is fantastic. When was this video?
Whoa! I'll scroll down here in a minute. That's right.
Yeah.
The 3DS, 3DOS on.
Three. The Game Boy Omega.
Oh yeah, the GameCube Portable.
Dude.
This is the best one.
Oh my
The Xbox
God.
720. It's a better naming scheme than they have now. Look at that controller.
It looks uncomfortable, is what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
It looks like two butt cheeks. Dude, this is. It's PS3. PS4.
It's the PS4. They just put a 4 on there instead of a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a PS4 that looks kind of like a router.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's my
Another
favorite.
PS4. It's a pancake.
It's just. Oh, that's it. There's the final design right there. The PSP2. Okay. So like this pops up on my YouTube and I'm like, what the? And I start watching it and I'm like, this is the craziest thing. Like I remember this whole video in like high school being like, whoa, that looks sick, dude. So it was
15 years ago.
2008. So I would have been in April of 2008.
I would have
been a sophomore.
I was a month away from graduating high school. I was just
Okay.
about to graduate high school. Going to college.
Yep.
That's
So
fantastic. None of that was anywhere close to true.
I don't know. The Xbox 720, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got 15 million views. So yeah, if you get bored, go check that video out. It's fantastic.
Yeah, send me the link. I want to go watch it with the music.
It makes all the difference.
Yeah, I want to go watch it with the music to really jam out to it, you know. So, all right. I think that's all I had. Did you have anything else?
That was it. I figured that'd be a good thing to close on.
Boom. There we go. So, thanks for joining us on another episode, TBG. Be sure to go to our YouTube channels. We got the gaming channel where I stream a lot of Diablo 4 content. We have the new YouTube podcast channel. So then that way you can actually watch all of this. We also will then be releasing shorts. You can see Gage's new mask and mullet That's absolutely gorgeous. In his sunglasses that he had on for a little bit and then took off. And there it is. Beauticious. And we're hoping to get a in-person recording together where we'll have some finer details on the mask here.
I'll bring a mask for you too. I got another one. It was a 2-pack.
Oh, perfect. That sounds good. Yeah. And Mitch may be joining us too. It all kind of depends.
Hey, I don't have 3 masks.
That's
so
all right. That's all
sorry.
right. So otherwise, thanks for joining us. Be sure to check them all out. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Later.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.